Their offensive front, what makes them effective on film, even with potentially two new starters?
Yeah, they're very strong, big guys. Their left tackle is 6'7", so he's big. Their center is very experienced. Their guard that's coming back is very experienced. They're just strong, tough kids, and they move the line of scrimmage. So they do a great job with their gap schemes and pulling guys, and they also obviously do a great job with their zone schemes as well. But they're experienced. The whole left side of the line and then the center all back. So, and it's not like the two new starters haven't played. They played. The left tackle or the right tackle is now Chung kid. He started 2 games at center, so he's experienced. He's played in games, so they're just big and strong and powerful.
With a veteran center, your front, even your first 3, don't typically give away a lot pre-snap. Is there anything additional you do to try to confuse him?
No, he's seen it. He's played against odd teams as far as Virginia and Notre Dame, and, teams like that they've played against. So, he's a guy with a lot of experience, and I don't know if we'll be able to confuse him with the 3 down stuff. Now, walking some people around maybe or doing some different things maybe, but he's a kid that's, I think he's a really good player. And obviously, he's the guy up front that they all lean on and look to. And so, he's a good player for him.
Your thought process has always been to heat up young quarterbacks. I'm asking you to give away the game plan a little bit, but same old. You still want to put pressure on them and make plays.
At times, the thing that scares you a little bit about these guys, the quarterback run and trying to pressure and find the seam on you. So, we'll kind of see what they want, how they want to attack us, and we'll know by the end of the first quarter what they're going to do, and kind of what their plan's going to be.
Feel any better about your linebacker depth?
Yeah, but it is what it is. I have to feel good right now. We're getting ready to go into action, so hopefully these guys can, when they get their opportunity to go into a game, they can step up and make a play.
Any areas that you still have some concerns with that you're going to need to brush up here through the rest of the week?
Yes, everything but safety. But it's going to be fun. I know they're going to be excited. The biggest thing for us as staff, what we have to do is make sure we're controlling their emotions early and not get outside the defensive scheme of what we want to do and how we want to do it. So that's the one thing we have to do a great job of guarding against, is making sure they're playing within our system and not letting the emotions of this big game get to them. And with so many new guys, that's going to be a tough task for us.
I know you're worried about your guys, but can you give me the perspective on Will Greer just going up against him every day in practice?
Yeah, we've been fortunate. Last year, Will was our scout team quarterback, so we got to see him up close and personal every day. And I think that he made us better as a secondary going against him every day. And now he's got complete control of the offense and even the team. He's a guy that everybody looks to. He's our leader, and guys will rally around him. But he's just a tremendous kid. Don't think that he'll be rattled at all. He's played in big games, and I'm really looking forward to watching him play a little bit.
When you've said in the past, open field tackling always kind of is a concern, especially first game. But you guys have tackled to the ground some in camp. What's your comfort level?
Pretty comfortable right now. We've probably got close to, I don't know, if you count everything up with live tackling, we're probably close to a couple hundred reps of it anyway. And you can only do so much before you start worrying about banging your guys up. So what we have to do, the hardest thing, as everybody knows in college football, at any level of football, is open field tackling, open field blocking. So yeah, we're going to be a little rusty at times, I would think. But knock on wood, the last few openers, we've been really good tackling. So hopefully we'll continue to do that.
Bruce mentioned some subtle nuances they do in the run game that kind of adjusts on the fly. Does that concern you a little bit with some of the things they do?
Yeah, they do a lot of motions, and off of the split zone, they may motion a guy and have a triple option off of it. But what we have to do, and we keep stressing our guys, just see what you need to see. Don't see this way. Make sure we're seeing this way, and don't try to see it all. So that's the biggest thing right now for us, is getting guys seeing stuff they shouldn't be, and then running out of gaps and trying to chase a ball that is not even there that's coming right down.
Going into this, you would have to assume a lot of quarterback run just to get him acclimated and then play off that. Is that how you go into it, thinking they're going to go about it?
Yeah, they've done it in the past. He's done it with Andy Dalton. He did it with the quarterback he had at Memphis a few years ago. So, yeah, that's part of what he does, and we've been preparing for it. And, obviously it creates some number issues because they have an extra guy now. And so we've tried to really stress it and work on it. And we'll see what happens.
I know you're familiar with them on tape, but are you familiar with their players in the recruiting process? Did you? Not
really. No, it's been so long since we played them.
Right.
The two, obviously, three guys on defense I know pretty well are Bud and Charlie, and then obviously Brian. But just from familiarity of playing against each other, the staff visited in 2006 or 7. We got together with their staff at one point, and running into those guys at convention and just different things, talking to them, and then with Brian being on our staff for a couple of years.
But not the players themselves. You don't not
really.
Much,
There's we recruited some of them that they got, but. Yeah. At that point, we didn't have a great relationship with those kids anyway. We know they're good players, and we know they're going to have some really good players out there that we have to defend. And, they do a great job. Their staff does a great job, and they've had success everywhere they've been.
A lot of new guys. I mean, there's some mysteries at wide receiver. They had some guys banged up there. What do you make of that? How do you go about the approach there?
Yeah, it's new guy versus new guy, so we'll see who who gives first. But and obviously in this game, neither staff is really familiar with this game. The players aren't real familiar with this game. The fan base obviously has the most experience with it, and so from a rivalry standpoint, obviously it means a lot to both programs and the history of their programs, and so it's going to be fun to watch and fun to see and see how everybody's reacting to it, and we're going to do a great job of this week, and we've been over the last couple of weeks, talking about what it means to the fans and former players and the whole program, what this game means.
Last thing here, I know it's an advantage going against an inexperienced quarterback, but a lot of the principles you do, Bud Foster does, so he sees a lot of that every day in practice. So how do you counter that?
Well, it's just, again, we're an odd every snap, so it's a little different. I know Bud jumps into it on third down and does some things, but football's football. I mean, whether you have 3 down, 4 down, 5 down, and you start blitzing people and you play cover zero, there's only one way to play cover zero. Your 3 or 4 got DBs, got those guys man, and the quarterback needs to get the ball off. So I'm sure he's been well prepared for it. And I'm sure, like you just said, he's seen a lot in fall camp and spring ball.